I'm Gatsby.
His name is Jay Gatsby. 5 years ago, he was just a poor young man who fell in love with a rich girl. But when war broke out, he was drafted and forced to leave. After that, he disappeared without a trace. In the meantime, a wealthy man named Tom started pursuing Daisy with a necklace worth a fortune. He won her over, but on her wedding day, Daisy received a letter from Gatsby. She broke down in tears and tried to run away, but her mother convinced her to go through with the marriage. To win Daisy back, Gatsby worked like crazy to make money. A few years later, he bought the most expensive mansion in Long Island. Every weekend, he threw extravagant parties in his castle. They were free and open to everyone. Famous people from all walks of life were obsessed with them, but no one knew the real reason behind it. Gatsby was just hoping Daisy would show up. His neighbor Nick got an invitation to one of his parties. At the party, Nick finally met the mysterious host.
I'm Gatsby.
They became good friends, and Nick learned Gatsby's true motive. Because Nick just so happened to be Daisy's cousin, Nick promised Gatsby he would help arrange a meeting. At the same time, Daisy was struggling with the pain of her husband's cheating. Seeing Gatsby again felt like a ray of sunshine in her dull life. As Gatsby looked at her with deep affection, the feelings they shared years ago came rushing back. Gatsby didn't understand the world around him. He only cared about his dream of love. Everything he did was to get Daisy back. But he never realized how much had changed in 5 years. He still believed they could go back to the way things were. But Daisy was married, and she had a child. Gatsby refused to accept reality. Daisy and Gatsby started meeting in secret, but Gatsby wanted more. He wanted her to leave Tom and live with him openly in the dreamlike mansion. But Daisy's world included a husband and a child. This story was destined to end in tragedy. Eventually, Gatsby decided it was time to confront Tom. The battle between the two men officially began. Tom never respected Gatsby. Even though Gatsby had money now, Tom still saw him as a flashy nobody who got rich by chance, not someone who belonged among real aristocrats. Tom was convinced Daisy would never truly love Gatsby, so he confronted him with confidence. Right in front of Daisy, Tom exposed Gatsby's past with bootlegging. He said Gatsby could never be part of the upper class. This crushed Gatsby. His gentleman image, carefully built in front of Daisy, was completely destroyed. Tom knew it was over between them, so he even offered to let Daisy go home with Gatsby, just to show he'd already won. But what happened next turned Gatsby into a tragic casualty of the elite. On their way back into town, Daisy was driving. She lost control and hit someone. It was Tom's mistress. Tom took advantage of the crash and told her husband that Gatsby was the one driving. The man believed him. Nick found out and told Gatsby to run, but Gatsby refused to leave. He said he had to wait for Daisy's call. He waited by the phone, hoping she'd leave with him. Then suddenly, the phone rang. Gatsby got up to answer it, but before he could reach it, a gunshot rang out behind him.